Hey, how's it going? Serena here. Hey, I was sitting here unraveling all my friggin' yarn. Um, and it was like, man, those of you that are just out to make money, this is what a wonderful time that we live in because people are so dumb. They can't think for themselves. Maybe I should say it like that. People can't think for themselves. They'll fucking believe anything, and that's why so many people are taken by so much. I mean, they're part of the matrix, right? They can't think for themselves. They'll believe anything anyone says. I don't know. I was gonna say, it's too bad I'm not in the shiesty. Let me just fucking talk a bunch of shit or sell a bunch of shit and talk things that people are just gullible. That's the word. I shouldn't say stupid. They're gullible. And they're conditioned to be told what to do, that they can't think for themselves. That's why you guys, maybe not you guys that watch my channel, because I think you're not like that, but you know what I'm talking about. The people, the society around you, that all they care about is politics and fucking people over to make money. And you could see them a mile away. And, a part of me, the human part of me is like, they fucking deserve it. If that's what they want. But, that's my human part. My human part wants to say, fuck a bunch of fucking idiots, Ugh. You deserve to get taken advantage of. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, this is the day and the age for people who are living in their demon, whatever you want to call it. The devil runs the world or whatever, in all that. And if that's what you're into, I remember when all I did was work when I was asleep, and all I cared about was, feeling like I never had enough, and I got to make more money, got to make more money, got to make more money, just got to be out making money, making money, making money. What am I going to do? I had kids, Did I get to see my kids much? No. I was working, going to school, trying to, live the American fucking dream of what? And I made a bunch of money. Fuck, dude. Because I worked. I fucking worked. Jobs. More than one. Did the college thing, with already having 3 children, a divorced woman, you know what I mean? Like, so, been there, done that. But I was just thinking, the people that are, just live in the 3D world, you guys know what I'm talking about. Man, they must be living the life, because everybody's making money, and they're just making money off of, and I don't have a problem with making money. It's just, I don't know. I'm not saying it properly, but if you're on that consciousness, you know what I'm talking about. Because I was telling my daughter, I don't give a fuck about money. She's like, it must be nice. And I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa, slow down. I lived my whole life like that. But I'm not like that anymore. Yeah, I know I need money for this and that, but it'll come. But other than that, I'm not going to sit. I spent all my life poor, so to speak. I was raised that way, but we didn't have much. But I always had what I needed. But I had family, so was I really poor? So, you can have a shit ton of money, but most people are still unhappy, but they don't have true, genuine love because people just want them for their money. I would hate to become a billionaire now, it'd be fucking great, because I could change the whole fucking world. Just like that. Yeah. And then still have a bunch of money left over. Yeah. Yeah. When you know, you know. But I don't know. Are you the one that I've been talking about? Which one of you is the ones I've been talking about that's here to carry on the family tradition where Jesus left off? Because guess what? Where Jesus left off at, he wasn't making billions of dollars, was he? Nope, he lived on the street. Sucker. Right? He helped the poor. He worked for free. He would get stuff. They would help him out, right? And his disciples. But, you see what I'm saying? So when you die, when you go to the other side, you think everyone on the other side would be like, oh, yeah, sorry, you have to hang around these losers, Come over here with your Gucci. Is Gucci even a thing anymore? I feel like that was a thing when I was young. All the fake Gucci bags and bags they'd sell on the corners and stuff. But, the Coaches and the Louis Vuittons and, you think you're going to give a fuck about how much money you made and your fake tits and your fake fucking lips and liposuction and all your fucking clothes and your beautiful cars? You think they have all that on the other side? But hey, might as well get it now. YOLO, bro. YOLO. YOLO, baby. YOLO. But, and you think you're rich. You can have all the riches of the world. I got my soul, bitch. You know what I mean? That kind of fucking shit. You know what I mean? You guys that are subscribed to me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know I talk in riddles and I don't say all full sentences all the time, and I don't know. There's a reason for that, bro. You already know. Can't give too much information to those who can't see or hear. Then they're just left going, oh my God, what a fucking idiot. This bitch is not saying anything. And others are like, wow, she's dropping fucking wisdom. Right? I'm just supposed to speak. Whatever. I don't hold attachment to it. I do my best not to. I can't say I don't. I never have. I didn't say I never have. But I do my best. But that's part of being a receiver that receives messages and then, has to speak it. You can't hold on to that shit, dude. Because if it's not meant for you, it's meant for someone else. How are you going to know? You just got to speak it. That's where people, I think, get fucked up and confused about, You're wrong. Really? Well, wait 2-3 years from now. Now what? Only needs to be spoken, right? Only needs to be spoken. No matter what side you're on. It's all the same side, just so you know. Yay, I finally got it all entangled. Now I can finish this part off. I'm making me a little Afghan. I'm just going to put all the different colors. So, this is the land of confusion. Not much love to go around. Anyway. Freedom. Freedom. I think I'll take the path less traveled. The one nobody really wants to go on because it's hard, it's not fun, and it's not pretty and glittery. But it is. It's just not in the way the rest of them see it, right? Thank God for them, I guess. I don't know. Soon they'll all be going, bye-bye. Bye-bye. And you're going to leave your human. Bye-bye. And you're going to be back to source, and you're going to be like, oh, fuck. I thought I really was something, man. I was big pimping in the 3D world. It's just a suit. We're all big pimping. Because we're all part of the one source. I keep having to remind myself. They keep having me say that because trying to get me to, you're saying the words, but do you really get what that means? Do you really know what the fuck they're talking about? What that really means? You're all part of the one. There's nothing. You would have no more cares. If you knew the truth, you wouldn't have any cares. You wouldn't be worrying. You wouldn't be looking for love. You wouldn't be doing this. You wouldn't be doing that. You wouldn't be looking for everything outside of yourself. Giving all your money, trying to worry about what you're dressing your human and what your human looks like today. You're alive. Do something with it. You're an expression of God. You're God. Wearing a different human. Your bird, your cat, your whatever animal you have is part of God too. Just a different expression. You know. You don't. Yes, I do remember the time I was all of those things. I lived all those human experiences, and they were just fucking great, right? Oh God, can I do it again? Oh please. No. Fuck. No, bro. I ain't want to go back to that. But anyway. Fruit by the foot. So I love you guys. Peace out, and may the force be with you. I'm going to go back to my Harry Potter. My mind's not in something. I'm going to go back to going back to my Harry Potter marathon. That's right. I think I'm on 3. Is that the Chamber of Secrets? Well, that's 2. I don't know. Oh, no, I'm on 3. Prisoner of Azkaban, I think. I fell asleep. I set the timer and I fell asleep. So, let's see. Yeah. So what character of Source are you playing out? The love or lack thereof? We know it as light and dark, or God and the devil. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? The love or the not love? Love of all things, or love of just material things, right? There's the material, and then there's the not material. The material world. We are living in the material world, and I'm not the material girl. Oh no. All right. I love you guys. Namaste. Peace.